This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.
Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep It a C-Note podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. This your first time tuning in. Salute to you. Please do me a favor. Make sure you hit the sub button. Everybody that's tuned in, please hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment if you agree, you disagree, you want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me a Oouuber. Let me know in the comments. And please do me a favor and share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you, so we can all talk that talk together. Funniest thing I've seen so far this week, the Memphis Grizzlies have let Dillon Brooks' agent know that he will not be coming back to Memphis under any circumstances. Yikes. Now, we got some people saying that the Grizzlies have made Dillon Brooks the scapegoat, and I don't know why. Here's the thing. Like I said when I picked the Lakers to win that series, you got Steven Adams out, you got Brandon Clark out, no size. Anthony Davis is going to dominate you. On top of that, you got Ja Morant, who's already up and down in the playoffs and never really healthy in the playoffs. He gets hurt. Game 6, you got a chance to bring it back to Memphis for Game 7. Ja Morant gives you 10 points. That right there is the reason why they lost. They didn't have their taller players, and Ja Morant was up and down. I believe the most consistent offensive player on that team was Desmond Baines. So Dillon Brooks shouldn't be the scapegoat. But on the flip side to that, what I heard is Memphis tried to give Dillon Brooks multiple contract extensions during the season. He turned them down. So you turned down them contracts, you talked crazy, didn't produce, you got cooked. Now you got to be on your way. He shouldn't be the scapegoat, though. Ja Morant has to get better. I'm just keeping it a C-note. Shout out to Joel Embiid. He is the NBA's MVP. Finally, long overdue. He should have been 1-1. I'm just keeping it a C-note. But shout out Joel Embiid. First Sixer since Allen Iverson to win MVP. Embiid missed game 1 against Boston. But James Harden got busy, put up 45 points. And the Sixers took care of business in game 1. They lead 1-0. Embiid will be back for game 2. Keep it a C-note. Should the Sixers now be favorite to win this series? They already stole one. Now you got the MVP coming back. What's your thoughts on it? I do believe if Embiid is at least 80% and up, the Sixers should be favorite. If not, I would not be fooled by that game 1. I think Doc Rivers outcoached the Celtics coach, the youngin' Missoula. He showed an experience. Even though Tatum was cooking, Jaylen Brown only shot 10 shots. He was 8 for 10, 3 or 4 from the three-point line. Malcolm Brogdon, 6th man of the year off the bench, got up more shots than Jaylen Brown. As a coach, you got to recognize the hot hand on your team and make sure that person gets the rock. Missoula did not do that in game 1, but I don't think it'll come down to that a second time around. I don't know if Jaylen Brown gets busy like that, but he get a couple more touches, he might have went for 40. I'm just keeping it a C-note, but let me know. Embiid back for game 2. Sixers lead 1-0. Should the Sixers be favorite to win that series. Yes, no, let me know. Keep it a C note. One thing about I did see about the MVP voting that kind of shocked me. I thought Jason Tatum should have got at least one first place vote. He didn't get none. Yikes. I mean, most of the year they were one of the top teams in the league. He was getting busy. I think he should have at least got one vote. I'm just keeping it a C note. Game 1, Golden State Warriors, LA Lakers. Lakers took game 1, Anthony Davis, 30 and 20. Shout out to AD. I like the Lakers in this series. I don't think they have anyone that can handle Anthony Davis either. Unless Anthony Davis gets hurt, he will be the difference in that series. The problem you having is if you play Looney and Draymond together, neither one of them guys can shoot, so they just sagging off of them. One of them guys have to come off the bench. I mean, to me, I think Draymond has to come off the bench and you got to find someone else that can start. Here's the thing. Kevon Looney is giving you 20-plus rebounds a game most nights. He's getting busy, so he has to be in the lineup. That's just my thought. Somewhere or another, they have to switch it up, though. And we talked about Jordan Poole on the last episode about sometimes he's out of control. Jordan Poole got busy in game 1, hit 6 threes. He's getting a lot of criticism for the last shot of the game, which was like a 30-foot three-pointer. Some people are saying he should have stepped in. And here's the thing. If you don't criticize that shot during the game, because he takes that shot multiple times during the game, you can't criticize it at the end of the game. Should he have taken a step closer? Yes, he should have. But he launches that shot on the regular. It ain't like that's just his first time ever shooting that shot. Y'all give him the green light to shoot that shot. So that's the shot he shot. And we don't know if he take a step closer if Vanderbilt don't send that. Because he was closing fast and he's lengthy. He almost got that. That one step, Vanderbilt might have took that. I'm just keeping it a C note. So, yeah, I did criticize Jordan Poole for being wild. But with that shot at the end of the game, what else was you going to do? I mean, he launched it. If you don't want him shooting that shot, well, don't let him shoot it during the game. That's just my thoughts. I'm keeping it a C note. But let me know. What's your thoughts on Golden State, LA? Does LA win this series? Does Golden State rebound? Should you take Draymond or Kevon Looney out of the starting lineup? And if so, which one? Keep it a C note. Let me know. Phoenix Suns are down 2-0 to the Denver Nuggets. And I just wanted to take a moment. I've had moments on the show where I've stuck up for DeAndre Ayton, said DeAndre Ayton should get the ball more. He's underused. He's undervalued. And then in these first 2 games, you get all type of memes of DeAndre Ayton. Game 2, the Joker had a field day with DeAndre Ayton like he was 6'3". I'm just trying to understand, how are you that tall, built like that, and you softer than Scott's tissue? Pause. So, I've said a lot about DeAndre Ayton. I take that all back. I got to take it all back, keep it a C note. DeAndre Ayton ain't who I thought he was. He's not. Now, it may be because he came into the league on the wrong team and he looked like he played like he's walking on eggshells. Like, should I shoot it? I don't know if I should shoot it. Are they going to get mad at me? But that one meme that's running around where Jokic is just grabbing all the rebounds and DeAndre Ayton is just sitting there watching him. Then game 2, you let him punish you like that. It's just ridiculous. I mean, let's see what Phoenix does game 3. Do you like Phoenix Game 3? How about CP3? Now, we talked about it with Joel Embiid, but CP3 is another one. Every year in the playoffs, he gets hurt. Hamstring, growing, ankle, this, that. Like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me, Chris Paul. And to me, it looks like he's always out of shape. It ain't just now that he's getting older. It looks like he's been out of shape for like 4 or 5 years now. I'm just keeping it a C note. Phoenix might be done. I'm not going to count them out yet. But they may be done. I do think they will get game 3, but DeAndre Ayton has to get it together. I'm keeping it a C note. Shout out to the Knicks. They tied the series up 1-1. Jimmy Butler was a no-go for game 2. Brunson got busy in the fourth quarter to seal that win. But even without Jimmy Buckets, they struggled. So I don't know how the Knicks pull this series off. But if I'm going to grind DeAndre Ayton up, I got to grind Bam Adebayo up. The game was close, right? Jimmy wasn't playing. You would have thought Bam Adebayo had a monster game. Bam Adebayo, he's not it. I mean, I know people had him up there. Some people say he's an all-star. He should be a defensive player of the year nominee every year. But this guy getting you 15, 16 points. That's not, and you got undrafted guys on Miami getting busy. So I think we got to watch for Bam Adebayo. He might be expendable when the season is over. Anybody can play with Jimmy Butler and get you 16 points. I'm just keeping it a C note. Again, shout out Anthony Davis. Game 1, he had over 30 points, maybe 23 rebounds. But they showed the stat that will be on the screen. Shout out Elgin Baylor. Look at all the 30 and 20 games he put up. And he was only like 6'5", playing with Wilt in them back then. Pause. And before everybody says, oh, that was in the 60s and the 50s and all, I don't care when it was. It's still, if it was easy to do, more players would be doing it. You would have seen 30 and 20 games left and right if it was that easy. And we ain't going to talk about no competition thing because, as you can see, dudes like Kevon Looney can get you 20-something boards a game. I'm just keeping it a C note. So shout out to Elgin Baylor. Shout out to all the old school NBA players. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I seen something recently from JJ Redick where JJ Redick was saying basically dudes shouldn't be talking if they never played basketball or none of that. But then it's confusing because JJ Redick goes off analytics. And most of these analytics guys never played sports in their life. So how can you get mad at somebody that's critiquing the game if they may have played school in high school ball, or they might have been neighborhood legends and you're not going to take their word because they never played in the NBA, but yet you'll listen to the analytics guys who never played sports, period? Please make it make sense. I'm just keeping it a C note. Before we get out of here, I want to shout out my LA Rams. People are telling me that they actually had a good draft. Shout out to that. Shout out to Detroit, Jared Goff. I'm hearing talks of an extension for Jared Goff, and that's definitely well overdue. Jared Goff, as I've said on numerous occasions, he's definitely underrated. But if you get Jared Goff a good offensive line, he can get busy. He's actually like Tom Brady, and I don't mean a winner like Tom Brady, but I mean Tom Brady was that one quarterback that doesn't like to get hit. Jared Goff doesn't like to get hit. But if you can give him some time, good line, he's an accurate quarterback. He gets busy, so hopefully the extension gets done. Saul is back in the ring this weekend. Another tune-up fight, I would call it. But shout out to Saul. Who you got this weekend? Is Saul Canelo Alvarez winning this fight? Yes, no? Keep it a C note. Let me know. About to wrap this episode up. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, salute to you. Make sure you hit the sub button, please. Please hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop new content. And don't be afraid to leave a comment if you agree, disagree, you want to correct me on something, or just call me an Oouuber. Let me know in the comments. And please, please, please share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you, so that we can all talk that talk together. As always, I am your boy Brown. Please tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to tell everybody to keep it a C note. I holla at y'all.
This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.